everyone. It's Elaine with Sweet Stampin. Happy Tuesday. Thanks for joining me. I have missed coming every Tuesday, but I was in Utah the last Tuesday of June, and then last Tuesday I was having a procedure done, some shots for my sciatic pain in my back. They are working great. I'm feeling pretty good. I still, have a couple more weeks before I can really tell that they totally worked, but I'm really glad I got the second ones because it's getting much better. So thank you guys for all of your good thoughts and prayers and messages. I really appreciate it very, very much. It touches me very much. Today we're going to be do some Halloween projects using the Potions and Spells bundle from the online exclusives. The online exclusives started at the beginning of July, and you can check them out online. If you look for them, you'll see a little category that says online exclusives, and there's lots of fun bundles and embellishments and some Christmas sweets as well, and so a lot of really fun things. So I'm gonna start with the door prize from 2 weeks ago, I should say the raffle prize, and it was the cards from the paper pumpkin kit. And I just love these so much. They're so pretty. We have the hello card, and then I did the miss you card, and then the congrats card. So this is the prize for this week, and I have the computer ready and set up. So let's get this enlarged, and we'll switch the computer. There's the fun wheel, and we'll click on it and let it spin and see who gets the cards. Melanie. So congratulations, Melanie. You get the cards. So super fun. I will send them to you. So we've got the 3 paper pumpkin cards. And then fun for this week, the raffle prize, if you say hi, comment, and share, is the projects that I'm going to be showing you today, the magical projects. They are so cool, and you will never look at the Potions and Spells bundle the same way. I have a special treat for you, a special guest all the way from Hawaii. My good friend Anne is going to show you a really cool trick. She's always great at creating out-of-the-box projects and creating and figuring out different ways to use bundles and punches and dies. So it's really cool to see her at work. But first, I want to tell you about a really fun event that I am going to have July, 20th. And let's see, how do I make this big, big, big? I don't know how to make it take the, that's how I make it take the full screen. Okay, cool. So now I'm gonna go to this screen here, and this is my Big Bonus Days Bonanza, Saturday, July 20th. The fee's only $10, but 5 of that will be a credit from the class fee on your first $50. If you look down right here, you'll see that. But there's gonna be door prizes, make and takes. We're gonna do some Bonanza bingo. And there's gonna be a retired sales table with all items just $5 each. And then if you place a $50 catalog order, you're going to get a lot of bonuses. So that's why this is the big bonus bonanza. So like I said, you're gonna get the $5 credit from the class fee on the first $50. But then on every $50, you're going to get a $5 bonus days coupon to use now, and then a $5 bonus days coupon to use in August, plus a free gift from my goodie basket. And if you bring a friend, not ring a friend, bring, I forgot the B, and you can pick a gift from the goodie basket and 5 cards, 5 of my cards that'll be on the table. So this is a really going to be a really fun event. Please email me or go on my website sweetstampin.com to register. You'll see the big bonanza on the menu right there, and you can register there. And I hope to see you all there. I think it's going to be really great. So I'm going to escape out of this and go back into this, and then I can go here, and there we go. All right, so we are going to get into the potions and spells. So I'm going to change the view to here, and let's show you the stamp set, and then the dies are, I think we left them over there, but here's the stamp set, Potions and Spells. It has this really fun cat, I love cats, and this nice pot, and then you've got bubbles and a bird and a whole bunch of fun things. And then of course you have extras with the dies. So you have this broom here. This is the handle and the broom. And then you have handles for the cauldron. And this is, we were trying to figure this out, but we finally figured out this is like the pouring, like if you're pouring the bottle into the cauldron. So this is like all the stuff coming out of the bottle, and then here's some goo coming up from the cauldron, and bubbles and little potion bottles, and these like go with the potion bottles to make it look like there's liquid in the potion bottles. So really fun Halloween set. And the first project that I'm going to show you is a cute little treat holder. Isn't that cute? And you could do these drink flavors. So we went and got these drink flavors, and we picked them because they were purple, not the flavor, but just the color. We wanted purple. And also I have another Ghirardelli stuck in there. 2 Ghirardellis could fit in there as well and makes a really cute treat holder. So we are going to start. I created a template, and so here's my template here. And let's see, I forgot to write that this is 5.5 by 4.25. So that's really easy because it's just a quarter sheet of paper. And I already have it scored. So I've got it scored at 1/2 inch, and then this is 2.5, 3, and 5. So all the sides and the bottom are going to be 1/2 inch. And so we're gonna do a little bit of cutting along the bottom. Actually, I'm gonna stamp first. That's right, I'm supposed to stamp first. So I'm gonna stamp some of the bubbles and the stars. So I've got all the bubbles here. There's 3 sizes of bubbles, and there's 2 stars. So I always start with the largest item, and then this piece right here, I want it to be my front piece. So I'm just gonna mainly stamp on the front. So I'm just gonna stamp a lot of these large bubbles first, and then we'll do some medium bubbles. Medium bubbles. So cute. And then we'll do some little bubbles. And then we'll add some of these fun stars. So you could go this way, you could go this way. You can put it any way that you like. And I'm just creating kind of like a background for our bird. Okay, so that should be good for the stamping. Now I can do the scoring and the cutting. So I'm just gonna grab my bone folder and score on all of these lines here, fold them. And then we're just gonna cut the bottom. So we're just gonna cut these little, I like to cut like these little triangles on the bottom here. Hey Jeanne, thanks for watching. So we're just gonna cut into the bottom on all of these little 1/2 inch score lines up to the bottom 1/2 inch score line. So we create all these little tabs here. Okay, and then before we put it together, we're going to use the 2-inch circle punch to create this nice little curve for the pocket. So I've got my 2 score lines right there. So I'm gonna bring this in, and I'm gonna bring it so that it lines up with both the score lines. So it's like a almost a third maybe more than a third of the circle, but then the 2 lines will line up because that's 2 inches right there. Okay, so now we can put this together. We're going to use tear and tape, the nice tear and tape. So we're going to put some here, and then we'll put some, we'll do the sides first, and then we'll do, no, yeah, we'll do that. And then I'm just gonna fold this over, and these 2 are going to, no, this is gonna go over, that's right. So you're gonna fold this piece over, and then this is gonna be flat, and then you're just going to line this up flat right there. Okay, so that you've got your 2 score lines on your front piece. And then you can just tuck the bottom in, and then on the front flap, because you want that to be a nice fold on the front, you'll put the adhesive on the front, right there. And then we'll fold that over. So this is a really, really easy little treat box to do, okay? So that's the treat box, and now we have the decorations. So I have cut this out of the Nested Essentials dies, and then I have stamped my bird on Highland Heather, and then I have a potion bottle in Highland Heather and some liquid, some lemon lime twist liquid there. And I used a wink of Stella to make it a really fun sparkly potion. So hopefully you can see the wink of Stella there. And so I'm gonna start, oh, and I need my books. Where did I put my books? There they are. Books and potions and spells. So I've got everything on dimensionals. So I'm just gonna grab some dimensionals. And I'm gonna start with the books. Put the books this way. And then we'll have our purple bird. These are just fun. Halloween colors are super fun to play with. So I like doing unexpected colors. So there's our bird. And now we're gonna stamp in Granny Apple Green, a little Hocus Pocus. That's a fun, it kind of reminds me of the movie, the font that they're using, Hocus Pocus. So little Hocus Pocus, and then we can put that on like 2 dimensionals, I think. And then we're gonna put our potions maybe on a mini dimensional so that there's room. And then I'm going to tie silver twine. I don't know where I put my silver twine, but I know it's here in this thing here. I know I did have it out, but here's another one. It comes in a package of silver and gold, the Simply Elegant trim. And shout out and thank you to Connie for helping out here and letting everybody know about the different products that I'm using today. And I'm sorry I forgot to mention this one because I guess I didn't have it out. But the Simply Elegant trim, and let's see, where does it start? They've tucked it in somewhere. This is tricky. Is it in the middle? Oh, there it is. Okay, so we're gonna wind this around twice. So I'm just gonna leave a little bit like that so that I can tie a bow. And trim this off. Put that aside. And then I'm just gonna tie a knot and then a bow on the side just for some bling, a little bit of bling bling. Because Halloween projects need a little bling. Every project needs a little bling, but I think holiday projects totally do. And so we'll just tie this little bow here, and then I can trim and put on the other pieces. So we'll just trim that off, and then now we'll add the Hocus Pocus. And we'll just kind of put it under the bird a little bit there. And I think I'm gonna move the bow over just a tad so I can fit this a little bit better under the bird. There we go. Okay, and then we'll put our little potion bottle down at the bottom. And we'll add some Wink of Stella. I'm just going to color the whole lemon lime twist piece with the Wink of Stella, and that's going to add our little shimmer and shine there. And then last but not least, I'm going to use these iridescent discs, and these are fun. I don't think they get a lot of attention, but they're really nice because they're pretty flat, and when you put them down, they look different. The colors look different, so it's kind of a cool, magical embellishment in my opinion, because it just changes colors there. And we have 5 different colors. So we've got Poppy Parade, Pool Party, so I use the Pool Party, Melon Mambo, Granny Apple Green, and this is white, although it looks kind of pink to me. But anyway, so that's our discs. Put that back, and then we just need some candy and some little juice flavors, powders, and then I kind of tucked the end in here and then put that in. Actually, I'm going to tuck both ends, and then it just fits in there a bit better. There we go. And then another one. These are so good. If you find these caramel apple ones, you should try them. They're really, really yummy. Okay. Okay, so there we are. Our first little treat box there, and here's the template. Okay, what do you guys think? Hi, Sally. Thanks for joining. Thank you. Yeah. So that's the first project. Now I'm going to show you a little bit of a magical card. And most of you know that I love interactive cards. And so this is my interactive card that I made right here. And if you pull on the tab, a kitty cat comes up. Isn't that funny? We're gonna boil the kitty cat. So I left a little bit of the tail showing so that people will wonder what that is when they're looking at the cauldron. Why is there a purple thing sticking out of the cauldron? Well, it's the kitty cat. So this is a really easy slider to make. I created a template, of course, and I'm gonna write on it a little bit more. So you're going to insert, and actually I'll show you on the cutter. So I used, you'll never guess what paper this is, because it's definitely not Halloween paper. It's the Lily Pond paper. But I was looking at the back, and it had this really nice gray pattern, and I thought it was a great background for this card. So I'm going to use it for this card. So we're gonna start by adhering this piece down, and then we're gonna cut this little slot with the trimmer. And that's what our cat will slide in. So if I could borrow the trimmer. Yep. Thank you. Okay, so we are going to insert this into the trimmer at 2.5. So we're gonna line it up with 2.5 right here. And then just like this says, we're gonna start at 2 3/4. So I'm gonna bring this down to 2 3/4 right here, right there. And then I'm gonna cut to 4, so to the 4. Okay, and then I'm going to move this over 1/4 inch. Actually, I'm gonna move it 1/4 inch this way, so 2 3/4. And then I'm gonna go from 4 back up to 2 3/4. Okay, so I've created this little slot here, and then we'll finish it up with the scissors. So we'll just insert the scissors, and we'll just take a little snip right here. Okay, and then we will snip the other side, and there we go. There's our little slidey slot. And let's see, Smoky Slate card base. And so that's the little template. I can post that. I might do a separate video for this. And then we have our cauldron. The cauldron is gonna hide our little slot, but we have to make sure, oh, this is the one that I messed up on the other side, but we're gonna make sure that we don't put anything in the way of the cat. So it's okay. So I'm going to use the edges of the dimensionals. So I'm going to put a couple down here, and let's see, I'll do some over here, and then I'll do some over here so that we have room for the cat. Okay, we're going to leave that open for the cat. So now we have our cat stamped on Gorgeous Grape. And we're going to place the cat's legs over the slot right here, and we're going to turn this over, and we're going to add a mini dimensional. I keep putting my dimensionals in weird places. I'm going to add a little mini dimensional to the bottom right here, and then that's what we're going to use this pull for. So this pull is 4.5 inches by 1/2 inch, and I'm just, oh, I forgot one thing. Let me poke that out. I need to do a little thumb hold here. And so I was looking at the different punches, and I thought this punch would be fun. This is the new Labeled with Love punch, and I'm going to insert that directly over this part right here. So I'm just gonna put a little thumbnail print in there, and I'm just gonna do this tiny bit right there. So just that little bit for our hold. So now I'm going to put the cat back on, and the dimensional, make sure that, yeah, this way. Okay, you want the straight edges on the sides so that it'll slide. And now we can attach this. Okay, so we're gonna do a little bit of testing first. So we're just gonna pull that up. Yay! Okay, so now we're gonna go back to the back, and we're gonna use just dimensionals on the 4 corners again. And we'll do some over here, and I think I'll do one down there. And then I'm going to use the edge again, and I'm not using the other adhesive foam strips because I want it to be flatter. These are a little bit flatter. The other foam adhesive strips are taller, and I don't want it to be so tall, I guess. So I'm just gonna use these to kind of be my guide and my track here. So I'm gonna grab some more side dimensionals, and let's see, I can just use these. La, la, la. So definitely don't forget to use, all the edges of your dimensionals as well. And this is, I know this is a lot of dimensionals, but it really helps. So let's remove all of these. So many backings. Okay, and then we'll add a couple more of these. Okay, right there. And then I think that should be good. So we'll put this one back and this one back. Okay, so we've got everything. Just double check, make sure, we've got a good path here. Everything's sliding okay. And this has some wiggle room. I could probably make that a little bit tighter, but it's okay. So now we can lay this down on the card base because everything's all set inside. Isn't that cool? And then I have stamped the bubbles with the lemon lime twist. So we're going to put, I think I'm gonna do some glue on that so I can move it around as needed if I need to. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of liquid glue on that one. And then I'll do some liquid glue on the cauldron goo as well. Oh, my face is in the way of all of this, so let me scoot this over so you can see what I'm doing. There you go. And here's the cauldron. Okay, so now we're gonna put the cauldron on, but we gotta put the kitty back down so the kitty's hiding, except for the tail. So now we can place this right here so just the tail is showing, and make sure that our kitty is clear of everything. That looks great. Now we can add our bubbles behind the kitty. So we want to just tuck that down. And then we can add our goo coming out of the cauldron. And I cut a broomstick. I thought a broomstick would be fun to add. So there's our goo coming out of the cauldron. I got too much glue, but this glue will dry matte, so it'll be fine. And then I'm going to use a glue dot to adhere the handle. So this little knob part is the handle. And so I'm going to use a glue dot to, oh no, I just tore it in half. My poor broom. I can fix it. Okay, so we're going to grab the whole torn thing and I'm just going to move it down lower. And there's going to be a little torn piece behind there, but it'll be okay. I think I'll add a little bit more glue now. Right there. There we go. And then I'm going to roll a glue dot. Just roll it. And I'm going to add it to the top of our broom here. Hi, Joan. Yeah, cooking cat. And the cat was naughty. And then we'll add just a tiny bit of glue to the broom to attach it to the cauldron right there. So that's just a fun little piece on there. And then I was supposed to stamp on there before I put it down. I'm going to go ahead and stamp. It might turn out terrible though, because I put the dimensionals on there. But I gotta clean my bubbles off real quick because my bubbles are all green right now. So let me clean off all the bubbles. There we go. And let's start with the big bubble again. And this time we're just doing one of each. So here's our big bubble. Yeah, it turned out good. That'll work. And then our next bubble. And our last bubble. So it's just fun because it's kind of bubbling up. And our little stars. So we'll do one in there. And then we'll do one over here. Okay. And then if you want to, you could add like a thing in the on the cauldron, like a little hocus pocus. What do you think? Should I add that, or is that, I feel like that's too much green in there. So you could add that inside the card or down lower. I don't know, I didn't add it. But anyway, here's our fun card, cooking cat card. No, our fun potions and spells card. And uh-oh, our cat is hitting the bubbles. So I gotta make sure the bubbles are really glued down that edge right there. There we go. Still hitting the bubbles. Ah, kitty cat. There we go. All right, so that's my fun magical card with our kitty popping up. This one glides so smooth. How did I do that? I don't know. It's the same position. Let me just check this right here. Yeah, for some reason it's hitting. Maybe I should have done 2 dimensionals. I'm just gonna kind of curve the paper and then it works perfectly. All right, so now we're gonna have a super special treat. My friend Anne, let's go back here, is going to show you a really cool trick with the cauldron that I don't think anybody but Anne would think of. So I'm gonna kind of clear the spot for her so she's got room here. And I will introduce Anne. So she's gonna come sit down and I'll move it over to this screen. No, you take that. Yeah, you take that chair.
Hi everyone, I'm Anne from Hawaii, and this is only the second time that my face has ever been on a Facebook Live, so please bear with me as I am learning by grace. So be kind, be kind.
She's fantastic.
But what I have to share with you is my outside of the box thinking, which has blessed me with my Stampin' Up business for the last 26 plus years. And I'm nervous, but I have been teaching for a very long time, so I hope you will enjoy these projects. I'm gonna grab one more ink pad because I forgot to grab it. Poppy Parade, and I will tell you that when I used okay, I'm just gonna ask Elena a quick question.
Yeah.
What are they seeing? Are they seeing me or are they seeing my hands?
They're seeing this right here.
Okay, perfect.
Sorry. So they're seeing both.
Okay, great.
They see you and your hands.
Perfect.
Yes.
So here is the potions and spells, and what made me want to purchase this set was that as soon as I saw this, I did not see the cauldron as a cauldron. So I'm going to show you the first thing. When I saw the drippy goo, which Elaine just used beautifully on her card, so this is oops, wrong way. This is Elaine's card. This little drippy glue screamed Frankie to me. So I made an adorable little Frankenstein box using the drippy goo as his hair, and you see all her little bubbles and her little potion bottle that she used on her project here was also not what I saw right away. I saw eyelids and eyeballs with the bubbles and the potion thing. So that was the first thing. So this right here for Frankie's little his little bolts that come out of his head are actually the top of the little bottle here. So if you can see, I'm out of the frame, sorry. If you can see the little bottle here, I just turned it sideways and that became his, is that better? Okay, that's better.
Yeah.
Thank you, sorry. Okay, so this is the little bolts for his head, and this guy right here is his little hair. And I used the potion bottle here. So here is the potion bottle. This is supposed to be the liquid for the potion bottle. That was what I used for his nose, and then and also what I used for his eyelid. So with that just brief description, that was how I made this, and it's just a 2468 box, which you can put a Ferrero Rocher right inside and then close it up like this, and then you can close it with some glue dots, or you could leave it open as a top opening box, and then you can add your candies or things on the inside of it. So that makes a fun little favor box that you can do as well. Now for my card, I also, outside of the box, still using the cauldron, did not see the cauldron when I saw this. So what did I do with my things? So what I did was when I cut all of my pieces, do you show them the card first, Elaine?
If you want to,
Okay.
or you could make it a surprise.
What do you think?
I think surprise is fun.
Surprise is fun?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think you should show them like the start of your card, the base of your card,
Okay.
and
So-
then the grand finale is.
Okay, so Elaine said surprise. So you get a surprise. So for my card, I decided to do, rather than a standard folding card, I decided to do a centerfold card, but on the long panel. So what you would do is you would just score in 2 3/4 inches from each side, and then that meets in the middle. And because we're showing some of the new products with this, I went ahead and took this whole card. Elaine, could you grab me the embossing folder?
Where did we put it?
I think it's on the machine still.
Did we leave it here?
The
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah, yeah,
Swirly.
yeah. So
So
swirly.
Swirly. These are gigantic. Look at this. You can put your whole card. Can you see it? Your whole card can fit into this folder. So what I did was I folded the whole card up, and then I stuck it into the folder just like this and ran it through the machine, and then that gave me this whoosh kind of feel like the cauldron. Still not gonna make a Halloween card with this one. I'm keeping the suspense going for you. I hope you're still with me. But I thought that that swoosh would be really nice. And if you are doing a Halloween card and you don't have this paper, you could easily swap that out and do the So Swirly as your background for any of your cards. So this is going to be the card base for our card. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take our cauldron and we are going to stamp it out so that we have our gray cauldron, just like in the card that Elaine did. However, I decided that I'm going to turn my cauldron upside down so that it is facing me now. And I'm going to take my potion bottle. Now I had all my little pieces somewhere.
Yeah, there.
There it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Here is my cauldron, my little cauldron and my little potion bottle. And I'm going to take my Smoky Slate ink pad and I'm going to give it a little bit of a what I call shooking. And that is the noise that the sponge makes when it brushes along the edge. So if you listen, I'm enhancing the sound for you. But that little shook noise gives you that nice effect on the edge of your paper and not sponging. So sponging, we press down and give it a little tap, tap, tap. But if you do a little shooking, it gives a little flick action of the ink so that your edge has a nice, beautiful, darkened edging to it. And we're going to then place it right here over the cauldron. Now with my Martha Stewart Magic, this is now glued down onto hide that little buckle. So if you see here, that little handle for the cauldron is in its place, but I'm gonna hide it here with this. Now I'm gonna take the little potion part, which is this piece here, which would have been the liquid for the potion bottle here, and I cut it in pink, and I took some of the twine. This is the baker's twine, and just unraveled it. Just give it a little twisty twist like this, and it will unravel on each side. And I attached it to the back side with just a little glue dot here. And then I'm going to place that right here on my, might have to add another glue dot, but I think there's enough. Can you see or figure out what I'm making?
I know.
So that gives me my little middle piece here, or the nose and whiskers. And then I took the bubbles. So I want to kind of show you here on the little pieces. Can you guys see it if I put it here? All right, so these are your little bubble pieces. So here's kind of the neat thing about this die. The big guy here has a single, but there is a matching double. And these are a double, and there's also a single, and so that would give you 3 of this size, and then 2 of the tiny. So I cut out 2 of the big one in white, and then 2 of the middle size in blue, and then 2 of the black in the tiniest size. And when you glue them all together, it gives you this little eyeball. And I will let you know a little trick, because these bubbles do have a cutout piece in them. So I just take a little bit of the glue, our mono-adhesive glue here, and match up. So I'm gonna put my glue right here. I'm gonna match up those 2 little holes. In Hawaii we say a puka, like puka shells. So I'm gonna match up that puka, or that little hole, so that those 2 pieces are together. But then on this one, I'm going to turn it upside down so that it covers the hole that is on the opposite side, and that's gonna give me the white to give me the eyes seeing through. How are you loving this? Do you like it? All right. All right, so here we go. We're going to add this onto our piece using a little bit of dimensionals. Here we go. Good thing Elaine went first, because I'd be still looking. And we're gonna put a dimensional on the back side of this, and we're gonna make this one look like he's wondering what he's doing. So we're gonna peel this, and I like to, when I'm doing my characters, whichever they are, I don't know if you can see this because I'm looking at it at the same time. So sometimes when I set it down, I can kind of create the mischievousness or the character just by placing the eyeballs on the card, and then you can get that character out of your little piece by placing it. So before you press it down, turn, because you can make him look like he's cockeyed, you can make him look like he's looking in one direction or another direction. And then once you get that placement where you like, I'm gonna make him looking to the side, then you'll press it down and you'll have that in its place. We're gonna use the black marker, and I'm gonna use the skinny side here, and I'm going to just draw a J and then a backwards J, and then that gives me his mouth. And then here's the cauldron again, using it in a different way. I cut it so that I could just have this top portion, so I didn't need to cut the whole cauldron. And then this is going to give me his adorable little collar. So can you see that? Now he's coming to life. We're going to put a little glue on here. Do they like it?
Yeah, they were guessing mouse or cat.
Oh,
Some of them said
yeah.
a cat.
Yay,
So they got it right.
They got it.
Yeah.
All right. So Elaine and I are both little kitty lovers. So
Yes.
here's our little collar.
Isn't that adorable?
And then there is a brand new product that just came out, and I thought I had it right here, but it's I think
we
it's
put
right
it-
over here.
Yeah. There.
And it is the iridescent faceted gems. So this is the gems, and I don't know if you can see it, but it looks like the little reflective pieces that are on the collar. And they have a little diamond If I bring it up closer, oh, there,
Yeah,
look at
yeah.
that. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, I'm telling you, this is so pretty. And instead of a bell, I thought I would give him a little reflective collar. So I always start with the center first because we know where the center is. And then you'll go out on either side to give it a little bit of a little reflective collar. And he's so cute.
So cute.
And so this is my gray one. I'm gonna glue my little pieces together here with some, oh, sorry.
Oh, glue.
She's cleaning up.
Sorry, I'm cleaning up too quick. Sorry.
I'm gonna glue my little pieces together. So this little panel here, I just made it a little bit larger than the kitty on this one. And then we will glue it down to, I had another piece, I think this is it, for the front panel there. And then we will put some dimensionals on the back of him here. And then he will be on the front of the card. Now, when you go to place it as a centerfold onto your card, this is Elaine's desk, my desk is a little bit different. When you go to place this onto the front of the card, because this is a centerfold, I forgot to mention this though. Because the cauldron only cuts one side, I did fussy cut. I think you guys figured that out already. I fussy cut just that other edge, but it's so minimal cutting. That's how I got the little collar piece from this to this, just in case. I didn't do any magic tricks. I didn't do any magic tricks with that. So here's the little collar. Sorry I wasn't in the screen. I'm still learning all of this. And then for this part, when we're going to do the centerfold piece, one trick that I like to do is I take the edge of whatever my front panel is going to be and I lay it to where my edge is going to be here. So I know I can't go past the top and the bottom. So what I will do is I will place one dimensional here just inside that frame and one dimensional here, so it's just inside of that. And then this side is going to get 3 dimensionals to hold it all down in place. But now I don't have to guess where this is going to be.
Move
and
up
so,
a little bit.
oops, sorry. There we go. Okay, so the opposite side, so we put this side here so I don't have to guess. And then I did top, bottom, and middle on the opposite side here, but now I don't have to guess where this is sitting in the middle. So when I go to place this on the card, all I need to look at is centering it into the middle of my card here, and now that's going to be perfectly in the middle of the card. And we'll another online exclusive was the softly set. It's right there.
Oh, oops.
Yeah. Is this one, which is softly said, and I thought this set was really great. It's also only an online exclusive. So with the kitty, we could do thinking of you, you are loved, we can do thank you. And these are a great size because if you don't like to write in your cards, this takes up the whole portion of your card. So I'm going to ink up my stamp.
We call those mother-in-law cards.
Mother-in-law cards.
Although I shouldn't say that because I have a wonderful mother-in-law.
You sure do. She is
Yes.
absolutely fabulous.
Yes.
These are my friend cards because I love them, and but I don't love them that much. Elaine loves me more because I get beautiful, fabulous, over-the-top cards from Elaine. But my cards are very simple, and I call them duplicatable cards because I want you to be able to use it and do it and duplicate it and make many of them and send them to people. But I just thought this was a nice sentiment because no matter what size that you do, you can fill that in and then just sign your name. Thinking of you works for happy birthday too. And then place that right into the middle of your card. And so there is our gray kitty. Now our outside kitty, this one is a smoky kitty, but
So that's my kitty.
yeah, this is Elaine's kitty and my kitty. So Elaine's kitty is Pepper.
Yep.
My kitty is Kiwi, and he is an orange kitty, and he's a tabby, so we put in a little bit of stripes. So if you wanted to do the stripes, all I did was use my marker, and I just drew my little triangles in on the cauldron, and we could change this into that by just adding that in. So I used the basic gray or the smoky slate. So what you want to do is start with the middle. Always start with your middle triangle first, and then you'll go on the opposite ends to give you your little triangles. And then on the side, they always have their little side little triangles on the side here. And a little triangle on the side, which kind of takes away from the look of the cauldron now, and you just get that pretty kitty look. So there is my outside of the box with the Frankie and the cauldron, using the bubbles and the cauldron in a different way. I hope you enjoyed the project, and I will give you back to Elaine. Thank you for letting me chime in.
Oh my goodness, thank you so much, Anne. I knew you guys were gonna love these. She is always looking at something like an airplane, and then she turns it into a crocodile or something. So it's really cool how her mind thinks. And these are so cute. I love this card's mine, right?
Yes.
Because this is my kitty. Oh, I love it so much. And don't you love how she used like all the different pieces of the dies to create the kitty and to create the Frankie and all the eyeballs. And then this is so cool how she used that for the nose and more eyeballs. So just so cool. And the potion bottle for the little mouth to cover it up. She is just so clever. I love it. So this is such a fun set. Where did I put this? Oh, it's over here.
Sorry, I had it hidden.
And so it's available. It is available. So like everything else that's been selling out, who knows if this will sell out, but if you like it, you should get it. And
it's bonus days.
And it is bonus days, so you get a $5 coupon to use in August when you place a $50 order. And I want to say this is over $50, but I don't quite remember. But if it's not, you just throw in the So Swirly embossing folder, and then for sure it'll be the $50, and then you get your $5 coupon.
It is 40. Nope, it is $46.75.
Okay,
For the bundle.
so yeah, you just throw in the embossing folder, or dimensionals, or marker. Oh, there's candy in there. Okay. So you're gonna get
So Swirly is $10.50.
yeah,
And $25 for the online, this one.
$25 for the softly said too. And that's really, really pretty. And it has the thinking of you. And it's so true. Like if you just want to stamp inside and just write dear so-and-so, love so-and-so, these are really good sentiments to do that with. But I hope you enjoyed all the magical treats and cards that we made here.
And we have more on the 20th. I'm going to still be here for that
Yes,
too.
Anne is going to be with me through my big bonanza, so she will be joining me next week for my live. for more out of the box thinking. And for my big bonanza, she will be here as well, and we will be making some projects and playing bingo. And I'm gonna switch it over back to me, and then she will be here for the live and for the event on the 20th. And so we have been having so much fun and been busy creating a whole bunch of fun things. We have a really fun gift treat pocket using the potions and spells that everyone at the bonanza party is going to receive, and it's really fun. It's really cool. I'm not gonna spoil the surprise on it
And it's
because it's
outside of
so
the box,
cute.
too.
It is. And I'm going to post it after the bonanza so you can see it. And so don't forget about the bonanza, and if you are not local and you can't make it, but you want to take advantage of all the extra bonuses that I'm offering, you can send me an order, and so that I can take the $5 off for you and a $50 order, and you can take advantage of this offer that I'm offering through the 20th. So take a look at the bonus days big bonanza that I posted on my Facebook page, and it's on my website as well. And send me the order, and you can take advantage of it too. So thank you guys so much for joining us tonight, and hope you loved the projects and the bundle. And next week we will be showing you some more fun things with the online exclusives as well. So thanks so much, and we will see you next Wednesday, 4 p.m. Pacific time. Invite your friends, and make sure you say hi and comment on here if you're watching the replay, because you're gonna get one of each of these. This is the raffle prize. Pretty cool, I think. So better than, a pack of embellishments, in my opinion. But anyway, you're gonna get one of each of these. We'll make another kitty card.
Okay.
Yes. I will make a kitty card.
It might not be that color.
Yes. You tell me what color your cat is, and we can make a black cat. We can make a green cat. Here, we'll just throw this cat on here on this, and then there you go. No.